Hi guys, it's Heather. I'm supporting my nerd glasses that I got in the mail today. I put a cute little photo up on my yearbook and Facebook and shit. But yep, I look spiffy, and I'm also sporting one of my favorite coffee mugs. So yeah, just being cozy. I hate the reflection in the glasses. That's why I take my glasses off when I make my videos. So on the topic of love. I don't know. I've been kind of pissy the last couple days because I've been really lonely. That's like one thing about bad thing about not falling in love. Especially being new in an area and not knowing people or going making friends is that you get very lonely. And I found myself in this situation. So, um, like not falling in love is, potentially a good thing, but it's a bad thing too because it's always nice to be able to have that person just to kick it with at any time, and you know that you guys are completely dedicated to each other, and it's just it's nice. It was wonderful. That's something I miss, just being able to sit down and do nothing with each other. Just like, hey babe, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Nothing. Okay, let's sit on the couch and play footsie. Why not? Um, in my relationships, I'm usually like clingy as a motherfucker. Um, sorry, I'm losing my voice. I kind of caught a cold today, and but I'm clingy when it comes to like, hey, when I'm with you, I'm like attached to your hip because that's how I am. I'm very passionate, and I don't know, I've always used love as everything because I never had a family until I moved out here to Washington. So, like, I also fell in love and became part of their family. So, like, I'm pretty much starting new with absolutely everything, and it's kind of scary, but it's interesting at the same time. If I were to fall in love, I'm seriously not even in lust with anyone right now. I don't have a crush on anyone. I kind of did, and then they fucked that over completely and became like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's you guys, whatever, but it's just I don't know. I'm really excited that I work at Ross now because I'm gonna start going out and meet new people, which I haven't had the chance to do because I don't know what there is to do around here. I turn 21 in 2 months. And so maybe I can go to the bar, have a drink when I feel down like I am today, and meet people. But until then, I don't know what there is to do. So I'll work and hopefully meet people at work. Um, yeah, um, kind of pathetic, but yeah, it's just there's ups. There's so many ups to not falling in love, but there's also so many downs. So don't think like, oh, not falling in love sounds so fucking great because it's lonely as hell. Like I can't drive very far because I've got a truck and I need to get a car or a better truck, something that doesn't take less than 10 miles per gallon. But I'm just kind of in a stuck position right now to where it's hard to go out and meet people because it costs me so much, and I just started my job, and I don't know, I miss Minnesota a lot. I miss the people, like I said in my last vlog, I always had my exes right there, and I'd always kind of, you know, it's like I text them or call them up and be like, yo, what you doing? I'm coming over. And they'd be fine with that because coincidentally, like, none of them are in a relationship. Wait, no, my Sean's dating my Sean. My ex Sean is dating my roommate, my last roommate, but I don't consider him my ex because he's been dating my best friend since right after we broke up. So it's just kind of like that one dude. So whatever. I don't know. It's just I'm. This is my desperate part of my video. I'm gonna say I'm fucking lonely, but it's a good part of life because later on I'm gonna look and be like, oh yeah, I remember that. I guess it wasn't so bad. But I'm spending a lot of time with my grandma, and she's kind of losing it up there, so kind of gets annoying. My plans for this weekend. Tomorrow I'm hanging out with my friend Cole, who's actually my cousin's friend. It's just he's someone that I met through my cousin, and he's a nice guy. So I'm definitely up for making friends always, and so definitely gonna do that. And then Sunday, I believe, I am going out with Thomas, and we're gonna go see a movie. It's either 50-50 or that robot movie, Real Steel. And then, yeah. Every time I watch a movie, I think that movie that made me start my first vlog. And I'm like, why do movies always do that? You know, most movies are about love. And everything is based on love, it seems like. It's just like that one relationship that fucked up the whole thing, but then it worked out in the end and everyone was happy. Why does it do that? You always you always expect in life, you always expect your relationships to go smooth and well and perfect and not go over those nasty speed bumps. And then in these movies that we base a lot off of, believe it or not, in society, they always drop. They always have this big downfall in the relationship, this big hurt, and then they seem to somehow get over it. And I don't know, that's just the way it is. And I guess people should start expecting that in their relationships in life instead of thinking everything's gonna go great. That's just my personal opinion. But I don't know. So my idea of guys has been steadily going down, and I need good guys to start talking to me, because I guess I keep on talking to the wrong ones, and it just keeps on getting worse and worse for me, and so my idea of guys just keeps on going down and down and down. Um, but I did get a text from my ex Nick the other day, and it was great. He saw my last vlog on my exes, and he texted me and reassured me that it was really heartfelt to him, even though most of it was about Jeremiah. He said um, he wanted to let me know that he's always there for me, and he knows I'm there for him, and it felt really great to hear him say that, because I've been through the two main people in my life were Nick and Jeremiah, and Nick, I'd have to say we were through the most because we almost had a kid together, and so we like mapped out our whole life. So um, I'm really happy that he said that because we were fighting. Woot! But yeah, I mean, what's all this love about anyways? I don't know what everyone says you're gonna marry your best friend, and so why is it that people want to meet you and fall in love right away, and then they want to get you before anyone else does? Why can't people just be like, hi, I'm Joe Dirt. Shake your hand, be your best friend, and then eventually be like, see if you have the same feelings for me or something. Instead of just jumping right into a relationship, which I am caught red-handed damn near every time. But I'm not going to do that this time. I'm not afraid of hurting anyone and saying no. I am completely doing what I have to do for me, and I'm going to say no to people and be like, yo, this is just my life, and I'm in control of it, and I'm going to make sure I do shit right this time because I'm tired of having to always do it wrong. And like I said, everything's going to be different for me anyways because I'm not relying on them anymore for their family or, they're 100% loved because I have that now and I don't need as much as I was needing before. So, if I do decide to open up my heart and fall in love, it's going to be quite the experience. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not even quite sure what I just said, but I just said a ton. This is like 10 minutes in. Sorry these are so long. I really need to break them up. But, yeah, I'll keep updating you. I keep on coming up with more and more random thoughts. Had a really quiet day, so, alright. Good night, guys, and have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy yourself. Bye.